Get ready, Brian is coming to read to you. Ah, yes. Alexa, pause. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my couch. And another pajama story time from yours truly, Mr. Brian. Welcome to Rock and Roll Reading. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. I missed you dearly. I always miss you, though. And you know that because I tell you every time. But for those of you that have never seen me before, welcome. My name is Mr. Brian. This is Rock and Roll Story Time, Rock and Roll Reading. So we're just going to get right to it because we don't have a whole lot of time. So let's just get you on your feet and dancing. Raise your hand if you know how to shake the sillies out. You do? All right. Do you? Mom? You? You know how. In front of the mirror, dancing like this. Okay, anyway. So, shaking the sillies out involves dancing like nobody's watching. And that means that's that special moment when you're in front of the mirror and it's Bobby Brown or Whitney Houston comes on or Belle Biv DeVoe comes on, the player, and you're like, no one's around. I could be myself. And you dance like this because nobody's watching and you don't have to worry about what people think about you. Well, that's what I want you to do because you know what? You should always be you, no matter what. Because that's the best version that you could be. So what I want you to do is dance like nobody's watching. This is what it looks like when I do it. It's a dad dance. My dad used to dance like this. And he'd do it in the supermarket. And I'd turn to him and be so embarrassed. Said, oh man, that's like a dad dance. And now when I look in the mirror, I dance like this and think, oh my God, I'm my dad, which is a great thing to be. So let's all do our dad dance and shake the sillies out. You ready? Oh, been waiting for this. All right. Can you shake, shake, shake the sillies out, shake, shake, shake the sillies out, shake, shake, shake the sillies out, wiggly waggle, so wait, can you clap, 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 clap the crazies out, clap, clap, clap the crazies out, clap, clap, clap the crazies out, wiggly waggle, so wait, can we stop, 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 stop the sillies out, stop, stop, stop the sillies out, stop, stop, stop the sillies out, wiggly waggle, so wait. Now let us yawn, for it is a pajama story time. Lest we forget we must go to bed, so let us yawn, the precursor to falling asleep. Yawn, yawn, yawn to sleep. It comes natural, feels so good. Yawn, yawn, yawn to sleep. Ease out. My 3-year-old woke me up at 4 in the morning, so this is a real yawn. Yawn, 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 sleepy's out. Wiggle your waggles away. Shake, shake, shake the sillies out. Shake, shake, shake the sillies out. Shake, shake, shake the sillies out. Wiggle your waggles away. Wiggle your waggles away. Wiggle your waggles away. On the count of 3, give me a cha-cha-cha. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. Oh yeah, that felt good. Oh, you guys ready for some stories, huh? Oh, let us be ready for story time. Wouldn't you like to take a trip? Wouldn't you like to go to another place or outer space or the star of your own show? It happens, believe it. All you gotta do is read it. Open a book and jump inside, 'cause adventure's coming true. So let us welcome you to story time. Welcome to story time. Welcome to story. You could be a pilot, an explorer, or a pirate, Or have a lion for a friend, or whatever you pretend happens, believe it. All you gotta do is read it. Just open a book and jump inside, 'cause it's waiting there for you. So let us welcome you to story time. Welcome to story time. Welcome to story time. Welcome to story time. Woo. Oh, that felt good. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, everybody, for all the messages you sent me for requests, and I will get on those ASAP, I promise. But in the meantime, let's get down to brass tacks. All right, the first book on our literary journey is Drat That Fat Cat. Oh, hold on, I'm looking at my baby monitor. Okay, I thought my son was waking up. Okay, good, we're still good. All right. There once was a cat, a fat, fat cat. But I ask you folks, was that cat fat enough? No, he was not. So he padded along the path in search of food. The fat cat met a rat. Have you any food, rat? Deep in your hole. No, I have not, said the rat. Well, too bad. Then I must eat you up. Eat me up? You're fat enough already. But was that fat cat fat enough? No, he was not. So he gobbled up the rat and padded along the path in search of food, with the rat going squeak, squeak, squeak inside of him. The fat cat met a duck. Have you any food, duck, to nibble in your nest? Wah, no, I have not, said the duck. Well, that's too bad. Then I must eat you up. Eat me up? But you're fat enough already. But was that fat cat fat enough? That's right. No, he was not. So he gobbled up the duck and padded along the path in search of food, with the duck going quack, quack, quacking, and the rat going squeak, squeak, squeak inside of his belly. The fat cat met a dog. Have you any food, dog, hidden in your house? No, I have not, said the dog. Well, that's too bad. Then I must eat you up. But eat me up? But you're fat enough already. But was that fat cat fat enough? That's right. No, he was not. So he gobbled up the dog and padded along the path in search of food, with the dog going woof, woof, woof. The duck going. That's right. And the rat making what sound? That's right, going squeak, squeak, squeak inside of his belly. Ooh. Next, the fat cat met an old lady. Have you any food, old lady, at the bottom of your basket? Oh, I have not, said the old lady. Well, too bad, then I must eat you up. Eat me up? But you're fat enough already. But was that fat cat fat enough? That's right. No, he was not. So guess what he did next? He gobbled up the old lady and padded along the path in search of more food, with the old lady saying, "Drat that fat cat." And the dog going, woof, woof, woof. And the duck going, and then the rat going, squeak, 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 inside of his belly. A bee buzzed around the fat cat's head, and without thinking, he swallowed it whole. The bee buzzed around inside the fat cat, where he found a rat going squeak, 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 and a duck going quack, 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 and a dog going woof, 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 and an old lady saying, "Drat that fat cat!" "This is an outrage," buzzed the bee. "There's not enough room for me in here." And the bee got angry. And guess what bees do when they're angry? What do? That's right. They sting. The fat cat had forgotten that bees sting. "Ow!" cried the fat cat. "Meow!" And went the cat, and out popped the bee. Went the cat, and out popped the rat. Went the cat, and out popped the duck. Went the cat, and out popped the dog. And went the cat, and out popped the old lady. "Dear me," said the old lady, "you must be very hungry. Come home with me and I'll fatten you up." And the cat padded along the path behind her in search of food, going all the way to his new home. But I ask you now, so was that fat cat fat enough? No, he was not. And it starts all over. All right. That was good. You guys can applaud me right now. I'll take it. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Stop, stop, stop. You guys are too kind. All right. One more book and then we're done. But for those of you that are interested, please go to my rock and roll reading page on Facebook. It's just rock and then the N and then roll reading. And I have music videos and more original music coming out. So if you get a chance and you're bored and you've reached the end of the internet and you want to look for something new, in the next couple weeks, check out my page. Listen to some music, have a good time, say hi, ask for requests and books and songs because I love to hear from you. Anyway, without further ado, my friends, I give you the elusive tale of the Wonky Donkey. Ooh, if you've read this, you know it's amazing. The Wonky Donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! And he had only 3 legs. And he was a wonky donkey. 1, 2, 3. And he's got that little special leg right there. He was a wonky donkey. So I was walking down the street and I saw a donkey. So every time I say that, I want you to go, hee-haw. So I'm pointing at you. That's your part. You ready? I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Perfect. Okay, here we go. This is the real thing now. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He had only 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey. Ooh, I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. That's right. Hee-haw! And he had only 3 legs and 1 eye. And he liked to listen to country music. I think that makes sense. I would expect that from a 1-eyed, 3-legged donkey. Anyway, and then he liked to listen to country music. And then he said, yee-haw! He was a honky-tonky, winky-wonky donkey. All right. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had only 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. And he was quite tall and slim. So he was a lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Here we go. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had only 3 legs, 1 eye. he liked to listen to country music, and he was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. So that made him, he was a stinky dinky, lanky, honky tonky, winky wonky donkey. Pay attention, there's going to be a quiz. All right. So I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He had only 3 legs, 1 eye, liked to listen to country music, and he smelled really, really bad. And that morning he'd gotten up early and hadn't had any coffee. So now he was a cranky, stinky dinky, lanky, honky tonky, winky wonky donkey. All right, here we go. The plot thickens. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He had only 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. That morning he'd gotten up early and hadn't had any coffee, and he was always getting up to mischief. So he was a hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Should have ran a marathon before this. Get ready for all this breath. Here we go. All right. So I was walking down the street and I saw a donkey. He had only 3 legs, 1 eye. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. That morning, he'd gotten up early and hadn't had any coffee, and he was always getting up to mischief. But he was quite good looking. So, he was a spunky, hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky tonky, winky wonky donkey. I dare you to say that 20 times fast. No, 32 times. All right. So I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! There it is. So I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! Well, hey, so I've taken up about 20 minutes of your time, and thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on a Thursday. I feel so grateful to be a part of your home on this Thursday. In fact, I feel so comfortable with you guys, I'm going to go in your fridge and get myself a snack and make myself at home and watch The Bachelor, because that's what I do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time and stopping by and let me read some books to you and play some songs. And hopefully I'll see you next week. And don't forget, go to Rock and Roll Reading, my Facebook page. Like it, or you don't have to like it, whatever, but you can send me messages if you have any books or songs you want me to do. But until then, peace out!